going on, guys? This is Legit Cupcake 260, and I'm just going to be basically doing a paint and chat today. So, I'm basically, I've been painting a lot with gouache. I've been experimenting with it, mainly the black and whites. So, I'm going to be painting this in real time while I'm talking to you. So, basically, yeah, it's going to be a real-time painting video. Which, you know, it's good. So, I was just going to talk about some of the things that are going on my channel. I am currently trying to find a new style of art. Not that I'm changing the way I normally do things, just to put in some different pieces that aren't exactly something I would normally do, like this, for example. This is a girl, she's hanging on a rope, she's trapped, and these are all the ghosts that are following her. You'll be able to see it better once I paint the background the black. Then I'm going to be painting the background. So like these are her hands that are tied up, and there's her head, and there's her legs. So, well, you get the picture. So basically another reason why I haven't posted, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I have not been feeling that good lately. Ever since Friday, I haven't been doing all that great. So I apologize for not putting out videos, because I promised you once a week, but you know, I've been having my ups and downs lately. So I really haven't gotten to do it. I haven't felt like it. Had the motivation to really do anything, to paint or draw or anything. So that's basically why I haven't posted. Let's see. I still want to do the color pencil alternatives video. It's just that it's taking a long time to prep for it, because I have to take the same picture and I have to duplicate it. I'm thinking I might just photocopy it and do that, but I need to do the same picture but with different brands to kind of compare, like, and get the colors as close as possible. The thing is, it's going to take a lot of time, and time is not exactly what I have right now. So I'm hoping over the summer is when I'm going to get going with that. So that'll be in the summer. For any of you that are interested in that video, I'm sorry that I'm going to have to push it to the summer. But I do want to go over something else. If you have any tutorial requests, let me know. I'm taking some requests. If you guys actually want to learn how to paint with gouache, like I'm doing here, you know, comment below. You know, give me suggestions and ideas of stuff to do. If I know you guys want it, then I'll definitely make sure to do it. Sometimes I feel like I'm picking out of a hat. Like, I'm doing what I want, but I also want to make sure it's what you guys want. But I'm assuming it is what you guys want, because I have all of you guys subscribing. Over 600 of you that are subscribed. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I must be doing something right. So that's basically that. But, you know, if you guys want a tutorial on that, let me know. But the only thing is, I really don't have much experience with gouache or watercolor right now. I'm kind of just in the process of experimentation. So if I do it, I don't have that much information to give. So I apologize for that. But if you still want to know, like, how I got to this point in my painting, let me know in the comments, and I'll answer them as much as possible. And also, I'm going to start linking my social media accounts to my YouTube, because I noticed that I haven't really put my social media accounts in the description box, and I really should. That way it makes it easier for you guys to find me in all my different social media accounts. Because I'm on DeviantArt, I'm on Pinterest. And Pinterest, I actually have my mermaid mannequin head up there. So if you want to check that out, I will leave a link to my regular Pinterest and that exact board, which is my board, down below. So I'll be linking that as well. But okay, here's the thing. So I'm sure a lot of you have, you know, experienced sadness and stuff. And, well, let's see, depression is basically one of them. But depression is basically, it's where it's like it's okay to feel sad at times and stuff, but to feel sad at such an intense rate and all the time, that's when it's like not considered normal. I don't want to say normal, lack for a better word though. You know, people don't consider that normal. And I've been struggling with it since I don't even know how many years it's been. At least 7, at least. Because, like, I've dealt with it basically all my life, and it totally sucks. And I'm coming out and saying this because I don't want you guys to feel by yourselves. Like, you know, I know I'll get better because I always end up picking myself up. But it's like, sometimes I wonder, like, when am I going to hit my breaking point? Like, when am I going to just not do it anymore? When am I not going to be able to take it? But over time I learned I am strong enough to do this. So I've dealt with that. I've dealt with a lot of other mental health issues, but I'm not going to get into them. But basically this picture just expresses that I haven't been feeling that great lately. And so that's basically what this is the girl and the ghost just coming at her like that. But if you guys ever need anything, you know, I'm always around to talk. You could direct message me on Twitter, or you could direct message me on Instagram, you know. I don't really answer my YouTube inbox on here, so Instagram and Pinterest are the best ways to get me. So, not Pinterest, I'm sorry, Twitter. The best places to get me. If you have any questions or anything. And I, you know, it's just cool to look at my art and stuff on my Instagram too. My Instagram's kind of a mix between art and my real life. I tried doing 2 separate ones, but it just never worked out. It never happened. But yeah, anyway, let me get talking about the picture. Even though I've done a lot of talking on the picture. So, I don't know, I was kind of inspired by, like, Inktober. Even though it's not till October, I was like, you know what? I want to try something with just, like, ink and... Well, it's not really ink, it's gouache, but you get the point. Because I was actually going to use Indian ink originally on this. But I ended up deciding against it, and I was like, well, you know... I saw Dramatic Parrot's video on gouache. I mean, she doesn't know all that much about it either, but she knew enough to give us information on it. Dramatic Parrot's really great. She's got a lot of cool tutorials and everything. She's got a lot to teach, and it, you know, she's really awesome. She has a great personality. She can teach you a lot of stuff because she's got a lot of great techniques and tricks on her Instagram. I'm sorry, on her YouTube. I'm really tired today, guys. I apologize. I keep making all these mistakes and stuff, but excuse my tiredness. But thanks. Okay, so what am I going to do next? I'm just trying to think. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Usually I have a lot to say, but like I said, I'm very tired today. Very tired. So, that's why I really don't have much to say. I might go into time-lapse in a little bit. I don't know. I'll think about it. But, okay, you know what? I'll explain my process. So, I drew this sketch on... Let's see, I'm thinking. On a piece of watercolor paper. And the watercolor paper is, it's really good it's really, what am I trying to say here? Is, the watercolor paper, is the best when you're using gouache because it's very strong paper. Gouache is basically like a combination of watercolor and acrylics put into one paint, which is really, really awesome because I love both of those mediums, so it's nice that they kind of put it into one. And like, I could water this down as much as I want, or I can keep it as thick as I want. So that's what I really like about it. Real quick before I continue, I'm going to show you a picture of what I've done in gouache. I was actually thinking about doing a tutorial on this. This is a painting of the girl, Space Girl. She's got a balloon, just to add a pop of color, and the moon. It's not the best. Like, I could do the moon a lot neater, but I think it came out pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. So I was thinking about doing a tutorial on gouache for this reason. So, and while I'm working with gouache, I figured try a new style. It'd be cool to try something new. But let's see, what else? So I'm just using water and the paint, and I'm using a low Cornell palette. Oh, and these are the gouaches that I'm using. These are really tiny. This is like $27 for this. So if you're going to start out, don't get anything too expensive. Like this, I'm already running out of my white and my black. I'm already running low. But these colors are lasting me a pretty long time, because I've really only been using black and white for the gouache. But I really do have to start using other colors to, you know, get more experience and stuff. Okay, hold on. So I'm just using a Simply Simmons size 0 round brush. So that's what I've been using the whole time to paint this. And I like how it has like the thin tip. It's working out really well for these small areas and small detailings and stuff. I really think this works out really great. I'm just getting the rope a little bit more. The hands. And the background's actually going to be all black, so you'll be able to see these details better. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the gouache, the white gouache, to kind of, you know, make these highlights stand out better, like the ones that I lost. And for the ghost, I basically mixed white and black to make gray. Duh, everyone knows that. But I'm just saying that's how I made the gray. And it was a little too dark here, so that's something I would change. I'm actually going to fix this. It's nice that you can go in and fix it right when it dries pretty well. So I think that's really about it. I mean, I thank you guys as always for all your support and all your love, and you know, thank you for all the comments on my art and everything, on my Instagram and stuff. I gotta start putting more stuff up on Twitter, that way you guys can interact with me on there. So, and also I got some stuff on Pinterest that I'm going to be putting up. Like, I have inspirations for like art and stuff that you guys can check out. It's kind of like a look into my head when you go on my Pinterest. And like I said, I have a new board up that I did. Oh, and also guys, by the way, before I get more, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I inked this with a Copic multi-liner first, and then I went in with the paint. So I used the 003 Copic multi-liner, in case you guys were wondering. So that's actually it for those little sections. But before I go, I'm just going to paint. Let me just get the brush clean, because I don't need this brush right now. I probably will later, but not right now. Okay, I'm gonna take my other go-to brush. No, not that one. Where is my go-to brush? Where have you gone? These are my paint brushes. I gotta get more, because a lot of my ones got hardened from the acrylics. So now I realize I gotta just keep it separate. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay. Yeah, it's my mason jar. So I'm just using my big brush. So I'm just, the one thing about gouache is it's very thick. So if you want to get it to spread, I either use a Liquitex Slow Dry if I want it to dry slowly, in case I want to add layers, or you could just add a lot of water, and that'll get the paint to really mix. Oh, and that was the other thing. Also, I have artist tape right here. I have this tape to my desk. First off, it makes a very nice border. Second of all, it keeps the paper from wrinkling too much. So I always suggest when you work with gouache or watercolor, you tape down what you're using, but make sure it's artist tape. Do not use regular tape other than artist tape, or else you will ruin the piece. I might put some gray in this. I think I'm gonna put some gray now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna put some gray to give it a little more contrast. I'm gonna put in a little more. Get the white. I know it doesn't really look like white, but it is. So I'm gonna kind of, see, meld the colors together. And like I said, I'm using the water to blend. Oh wow. Alright, well, that's basically how I'm doing my background. I guess that's really it. I'm sorry that I kind of rambled this whole time for 16 minutes and I really didn't have anything to really talk about with you guys. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I guess I'm just really tired and I'm not really feeling all that great, so I'm really not focused at all on anything really. So, but I did want to make a YouTube video for you guys because I haven't made one in a while. And I love you guys. You guys are really great to me and everything. And you know, I'm getting to my goal for the end of the year is 1,000, and I'm starting to reach that milestone at 600. So thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Like I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but you have no idea how much your love and support means to me. But I will be putting a finished picture of this on my Instagram and my Twitter page. I'll be putting it everywhere. And also I'll put some work in progress shots because I do have a lot more work to do because I still have to do the background. And after the background I'm doing the white detailing that I kind of lost from the gouache. So, but that's really it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on all my other social media accounts, which I'll link down below. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.